George from BCTV. We are here at the Bedford Food Pantry with Courtney Webster and Stephanie Chmielewski, and it's such a great resource for the community. Tell us how the food pantry here in Bedford got started.
So there were a bunch of pastors that saw a need in the Bedford community, and they got together and decided to create the pantry.
And what type of clients do you have here in Bedford? I know when people think of Bedford, they're like, oh, I didn't realize that we had a food pantry.
I think we also don't realize that any individual, any family can be one paycheck away, one medical bill, one car repair away from needing support. So what we're here to do is offer that support to anybody in need who's either a resident of Bedford, a member of any of the Bedford churches, or has a student in one of the Bedford schools.
And I know you were telling me earlier that if you would like some items here from the pantry, you just have to show like a proof of residency too.
Yep, absolutely. So all we really need, there's no need, there's no evaluation of income. It really is just to prove that you are a resident in Bedford, so any utility bill would work, a report card if you have a student that's in the system, or maybe a letter from the pastor of whichever, or priest of whichever church you belong to in Bedford works for us.
And I know that Thanksgiving is coming up, and that is really could be a hard time for a struggling family. So what type of items are very popular like this time of year?
We are stocked with stuffing, cranberry sauce, corn, tons of vegetables.
Green beans, gravy, and I think we're fortunate that we have so much support from the community as well as the churches that they really, including the Bedford Presbyterian Church where we are, they also provide donations and put together the baskets for Thanksgiving. And St. Elizabeth Seton Church provides all the baskets for Christmas, which is right around the corner.
And what are some of the high demand items that you find like all year round, would you say?
Coffee and baking supplies. Everybody always loves those. Those fly right off the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And if people would like to stop by and maybe stock up for their house, like what are the hours available here?
So Saturday 9 to 11, we are open for people to come and shop, anybody to come and shop.
And what advice would you like to give to people who might feel a little bit of apprehensive? You know, they're looking at their pantry at home and they don't have enough food and they're embarrassed. What would you like to say about coming here? Because some people might feel a little apprehensive.
Absolutely, and we never want that. There is no shame. Please come in. There is no need to worry about food. We have that covered for you. Pay your bills, pay your electricity, pay for your children to have an amazing Thanksgiving and a wonderful Christmas, and we will take care of the food on your table.
So Courtney, you're gonna take us on a tour of like the different items that you have here, and I think it's a great resource for the community, and we really appreciate everything that you do. So let's go on a tour now, shall we?
All right, so when you would come into the pantry on a Saturday morning, you would grab your freshly cleaned cart and you would walk this way to start shopping. This shelf has items that are about to expire, so there's always a variety of items here. And the expiration date doesn't actually mean it's bad. Some items are 3, 6 months, a year that are still good. When you enter back here, you would start shopping for your condiments, your spices, stuffings, cereals. So when you round this corner, you would have someone to greet you here that would get you any frozen pork you might want. We always have hot dogs, pork chops, roasts, all sorts of good things in here. We also have a gluten-free section, which is right here, and all of your pastas. Then you would come out here, pick from your produce, and there would be 2 people to greet you over here. One at this refrigerator, which is stocked with prepared items, milk, butter, usually eggs. Those are all staples that are always here. And then you would go to this freezer, and this is where you find all your other meats. And someone would be here to help you get all those, your steak, chicken, hamburger, and sometimes we get goodies like frozen pies. Over here are all your breads and pastries, and we do get Panera breads, but they don't come until Friday night. So that shelf would be full of Panera. And then you would come over here, weigh your items, someone would punch in your weight in the computer, and you're good to go. So if you ever want to donate, you can reach us at bedfordnhfoodpantry.org.